Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Super Nintendo, and let me start by saying I'm sorry if my voice sounds a bit dog. I've been fighting a bad cold. It got to the point where one day I could, not even talk. But alas, I'm here. I really wanted to stream the Direct, but I didn't get around to it because, again, I just don't feel like talking. Nevertheless, I'm gonna talk in this video. We have just been confirmed there will be 103 stages in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, as you can see at the bottom here, there's still room for 5 extra stages, and also a random. So, oh wait, the random's at the top left. Ignore that. So there's still room for 5 extra, whether that's DLC or just things that are unannounced yet. I imagine if there's more characters, they will get their own stage as well. So, we're not going to look at the stages that are here, we're going to look at the stages that aren't here, because I think it's safe to say this will be all of the returning stages we get. Any new stages will most likely be completely brand new. This is just amazing with how many we have, especially when they showed the comparison how Smash Wii U had 52, that's including DLC, and this is having 103 from the get-go. That's almost doubled. That is insane. So, let's go through each iteration of Smash Bros, look at all their stages, and see which ones are not coming back. Now, let's first start by discluding Battlefield and Final Destination variants, because obviously those aren't going to return. This game has their own Battlefield and Final Destination, just like the previous iterations. With that said, let's start. First off, we got Smash Bros. 64. Almost every stage is returning from here except for 2, that being Sector Z and, what's it called? I think it's called, Planet Zeb or something. Well, would you look at that? It looks like I'm correct. Planet Zebs, or Zebus, I don't know. Those two are the only Smash 64 stages not returning. The rest will be. Now, I understand Sector Z. It's basically the same as Corneria, except flip the other way. So, why would you need 2 of the same stage? Especially because Corneria, can't say it. Corneria looks cooler and is on, kind of a moving stage, basically. I mean, yeah, the stage itself doesn't move, but the background does, so at least it looks pretty. Although, Planet Zebs is honestly surprising that we're not getting that one back. Mostly because it was the only new stage in Smash 64 that is a representative of Metroid, and it's not coming. Yeah, the lava part was a little bit annoying, but you also had that in Brinstar, and lots of people love Brinstar. I, for one, did like Planet Zebs. It was a little bit forgettable. I actually forgot that it's not returning. I had to go back and check. But, alas, that is not the case. So, am I a little bummed out about that? Yeah. But seeing how we have almost every other stage from Smash 64 in, that's pretty nice. Now we are jumping over to Melee. The first stage I see that is not returning, which I definitely do not mind, is Icicle Mountain. Icicle Mountain was a vertical moving level where it would go from top to bottom and you had to climb your way up. It was really annoying, and also sometimes it would change direction and you'd go down to top, and it was a mess. I did not like the stage one bit. It was annoying. The only way you would win is if you basically had a flying character, because sometimes it speeds up. All around a good stage to cut. Another one not really surprising that they cut was Flat Zone 1, because hey, we already have Flat Zone 2. They're pretty much the same, a bit different. Kind of like how Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 vary. But not really gonna miss Flat Zone. A lot of stage hazards, and it was all around a small stage. It was very easy to get KO'd from. Another one that I shouldn't really say is surprising, but kind of a bummer, is Pokefloats. Pokefloats was a really unique stage, how you actually go on Pokemon. Now, the Pokemon models are actually based off of the trophies in Melee, so I guess I kind of understand how they're not going to bring it back, because then that'd be creating whole new models. But still, it was a little bit of a bummer seeing Pokefloats, which was a really unique stage, will not be returning. And the last stage that is not returning from Melee is Super Mario Bros., aka Mushroom Kingdom 1. Now, Mushroom Kingdom 1 is kind of like, well, Mushroom Kingdom in Smash 64, except the platforms are a little bit different. They don't have the warp pipes that you can go into. Instead of one hole in the middle, there's kind of 2 off in the side. And there's a lot of, blocks and bricks and whatnot to get in your way of jumping, and they'd spawn items as well. It was a little bit annoying, and if you're going to play on a Mushroom Stadium stage, it's much better to play on thinking of Pokemon, Mushroom Kingdom 2 than it is 1. Now, looking back at it, I just realized I missed one, so we're going to talk about it right now, and that is we are forgetting Port Town, the F-Zero stage. Port Town, or what might be called Mute City, I forget. Port Town's the one in Brawl. I think it's called Mute City. Mute City is basically Port Town Aerodive. It's not much to say about it. Yeah, it's not returning, but it's the same thing with Sector Z and Corneria. So, no big loss there. Basically, every Melee stage that is returning is a good one. Except for Rainbow Cruise. I don't think anyone liked that stage, and hell, it's back. I'm just glad we got Fountain of Dreams. When I saw that revealed in the Direct, I nearly screamed. I was so happy. But yeah, we are getting basically every Melee stage, which is insane when you think of the fact that we got no new Melee stages in Smash 4. Now, if you think the fact that we almost got every single Melee stage is crazy, we basically got every single stage from Brawl. I say basically because the only one we did not get is PictoChat. Instead, we got PictoChat 2. Every other stage from Brawl is in this game. Except for one, that is Jungle Falls. I don't think it's called Jungle Falls now. Rumble Falls, that's it. Rumble Falls, another vertical moving stage. It was annoying. People didn't like it. It's gone. That's nice. But it's not the only one that got cut. Mario Circuit is also not returning. Has the same name. They changed the name Mario Circuit, the one in Brawl that is, to Figure 8 Circuit. That makes a lot more sense. It's obviously based off of Mario Kart DS. Hell, it's a Figure 8 circuit. It's one of the circuits in DS, and you won't get it confused with the Mario circuit from Mario Kart 8, which is also returning. So, the fact that we got every single stage from Brawl, except for Rumble Falls and PictoChat is insane. I mean, I don't know how many people like Tannenbow that much. I don't know how many people like 120M. I don't know how many people even like Mario Bros. But as for the rest of them, they're really good choices, and I'm glad that they're all returning. Now, the 3DS actually didn't have that many new stages, so it's not that big of a deal when I say that almost all of them have made it. Pretty much, one of them that didn't make it, I'm not even going to count, which is Gower Plains' version of the 3DS, which is basically Gower Plains, but a little less platforms and a little bit smaller. Now, the one that actually did get cut was Rainbow Road. Rainbow Road was a moving stage, kind of like Mario Circuit, where you go through the 3DS version of Rainbow Road, land on different parts, as the Shy Guys on the carts might hit you, potentially. It was a really cool course, but I mean, it's another Mario Kart. I see why they don't need 3 reps from the Mario Kart series, and if they're going to cut one, Rainbow Road from Mario Kart 7 makes sense, since Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch, you kind of want another Mario Kart course on there to kind of represent that game, so that makes sense. If you're going to cut one, of course you're going to cut Mario Kart 7, but every other one making it on there is really nice. The one that I actually didn't expect to be on there was Dreamland, which is the Kirby stage, which moves through Kirby's Dreamland, the whole game, where you go through each kind of level in one stage. But that one is returning. That one did surprise me. I didn't mind the stage that much. I preferred its Omega version, obviously. But hell, we got it back. So, if you like that stage, good for you. Before we move on to the Wii U, I just remembered I forgot a 3DS stage, that being Pac-Land. Pac-Land is it's Pac-Maze, that's what it is. Pac-Maze is not coming back, and that one is actually a surprise to me, because they're gonna have Pac-Land, but not Pac-Maze. Pac-Maze was actually a really good stage, I really liked it. It's very unfortunate that it's not coming back, especially because that would have been a really nice legal stage. Or not, it wouldn't have been legal, but with hazards off, that is. It would have been a really fun stage to play on, but of course, you gotta have Pac-Land, I guess. I don't know. That one was a little bit of a bummer seeing. But now we're moving on to the Wii U. Again, almost every single stage is returning, but one, and I think it's just one. I had to go back and I had to double check a few, because I was like, I'm not sure if that's just the case. I'm pretty sure it's just one. And that one stage that we are missing is surprisingly Pyrosphere. That is a stage from Metroid, so now Metroid is getting cut 2 stages, being Planet Zeb's and Pyrosphere. Now, Pyrosphere is a gigantic stage, and the reason for that is because of Ridley being a boss character. Now that he's confirmed, hell, now that Dark Samus is confirmed, we have 2 new Metroid wraps, and we're losing 2 stages. We aren't even gaining anything new. The only Metroid ones we have are North Air, Brinstar Depths. That's it. There's no Metroids on the 3DS. There are no new ones. There's only 3. So cutting cutting Pyrosphere, that one really surprised me. As far as the DLC goes, it's all coming back except for obviously Miiverse, since that one basically revolved around Miiverse and there is no Miiverse anymore. But with that, guys, that is every single stage that we are not getting back. Just to recap, we are not getting back Sector Z, we are not getting back Planet Zeb's, we are not getting back Icicle Mountain, we are not getting back Poke Floats, Mushroom Kingdom 1, Mute City, Melee that is, Pictochat, we are not getting Flat Zone 1, that's back in Melee, I skipped that one, my bad. We are not getting back Rumble Falls, we're not getting back Pac Maze, we're not getting Rainbow Road, and last but not least, we are not getting Pyrosphere. So those are all the stages we are not getting, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I honestly cannot complain with all the stages that we are getting. It is literally insane with how ultimate this game is. And hell, if you look at the bottom, there's still 5 more slots for potential stages. So what do you guys think? Are there any stages that you wish that you would have seen that need to be in here? You let me know down in the comments below. Do you like these type of videos? Because I'm thinking about a bit more revolving around Smash Ultimate. Anyway, I've been Super Nintendo, and I will see you guys next time, hopefully with a better voice.